number 3, stand your ground.
You know, when we got married, I thought I was a smart one.
Last man standing.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, a step forward for the Line 5 tunnel project. Tonight, why the Michigan Public Service Commission approved Enbridge's plan for the project in the Mackinac Straits. Plus, another firearm deer season comes to an end. Why the DNR says harvest numbers are lower this year than in previous seasons. And some Delta County kids got a break from school today to celebrate Christmas at the UP State Fairgrounds. Who hosted Christmas in the Village? Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
A little breezy out there today, not much else to note. Ariane, what does tonight look like for us?
It looks like we should be baking cookies, Sarah, because temperatures are going to be a little bit chilly out there, and also it's National Cutout Cookie Day. Who knew? Temperatures around 29 here in Marquette at 7 o'clock, and then dropping even further. We should be quiet and dry, as Sarah mentioned, into our weekend. Sunday, though, we're looking at possibilities of rain and snow mixing in, returning, of course. But temperatures fairly solid in the 30s. I've got your full forecast after the break.
Thanks, Air. Developing now, a step forward for the effort to build a new tunnel for the pipeline in the Straits of Mackinac. The Michigan Public Service Commission approved the site permit to relocate the Line 5 pipeline, saying the proposed tunnel is the best option. A representative from Enbridge presented findings today from studies that the Canadian energy company conducted to determine the public need for the project. The studies found the current plans to relocate the portion of the pipeline submerged in the Mackinac Straits is the most effective way for the line to continue operating. The MPSC voted to approve those plans so long as Enbridge is also granted the necessary government approvals and permits related to the tunnel's safety and construction.
We find that Enbridge's proposal to relocate the Straits segment within a concrete line tunnel housed at the bedrock deep below the lake bed represents the best option to mitigate the dangers the current pipelines represent.
Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll have more on the MPSC's decision and the next steps for the Line 5 tunnel project. In Washington, embattled New York Congressman George Santos is officially out of the House. Members voted 311 to 114 to remove Santos, making him the 6th member to ever be expelled. It comes after a scathing report released by the House Ethics Committee that found several ethical violations in addition to his federal indictments. Santos has defended himself, saying he hasn't been convicted of any charge and therefore shouldn't be expelled. But in a press conference before today's vote, Long Island lawmakers and constituents of Santos said it isn't about being convicted, it's about morality and about being honest with those you were sent to represent.
Integrity and the reputation of this House are being denigrated every single day that George Santos is here.
We're here to tell you the will of the constituents is to remove this fraud. Over 80% of us, that's both Democrats and Republicans.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul has 10 days to set a special election for Santos' seat. The election must occur before the end of February. New details tonight about firearm deer hunting season, which ended just yesterday. The DNR says the harvest numbers are lower than years past. The DNR says this is due to a lower deer population. Just under 3,000 deer were harvested in Menominee County, the most in the UP, but that's almost 25% less than the previous year in Menominee County. The DNR says the unusual late cold season and overall inconsistent weather have caused the deer population to dwindle. Wildlife biologists say there wasn't a big fluctuation in the age of the deer harvested, but as online registration becomes more popular and fewer deer are aged in person, that data may not be as accurate.
Numbers as far as the ones that we looked at and aged are very typical. As bucks get older, those are your bigger bucks, more antler development. There's very few of those on the landscape just because of deer hunting pressure.
Here's a look at deer harvest numbers by county in the UP from the DNR's website. These numbers are as of 4 p.m. today. The DNR says numbers will continue to update as hunters have 72 hours to report a harvest. Menominee County saw the most harvests in the UP, followed by Delta, Dickinson, Iron, and Marquette counties. Keweenaw County had the fewest reported harvests. In total, 11,395 deer were reported harvested in the UP as of 4 p.m. today, accounting for 8.5% of the state's total firearms season harvests. This weekend, Escanaba's Antique Village is inviting the community in to have some holiday fun for a good cause. WZMQ's Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons has the story.
Crowds flock to the UP State Fairgrounds for the first day of Christmas in the village.
It's the Steam and Gas Engine Association's chance to give back to the community a little bit. During the fair, during the show, we're keeping our organization afloat, where this way everybody gets a chance to come and see Santa. After dark, when the lights show up and the fires are going good, it's kind of a neat place to see.
Guests explored the Antique Village and shopped for some one-of-a-kind Christmas presents.
Knitted and crocheted items made out of alpaca wool, jams and jellies, and some homemade crafts. Ice cream shop is now the cocoa and cookie shop. So you got a little bit of everything.
Approximately 200 children got to leave the classroom and enjoy Christmas in the village together.
We're having a field trip at the fairgrounds. With my friends, I can play and we can do like Christmassy things. I made a small and looked at hats and gloves and stuff.
But it's more than just a fun time. Throughout the event, attendees are filling these bins with non-perishable food items for local pantries.
That's always admission for Christmas in the village. They tend to get perishable goods that are expiring from the stores, so when they get the non-perishable stuff, it kind of helps them out a little bit too.
Ensuring those in need won't go hungry this holiday season.
I just hope everybody has a good Christmas.
Christmas in the Village continues on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Escanaba.
Also this weekend, local artists, musicians, and photographers are coming together in Marquette for a special showcase. It's the first ever Cozy Art and Music Show, hosting over 30 artists. It features graphic novels, canvas painting, photography, and more. It's happening now through Sunday at the Crib Coffee Shop on 3rd Street in Marquette. Each night features live performances from local bands, and Saturday night features 2 music video screenings.
Shows and creating like that platform for not just myself but all of my other artistic peers and contemporaries is important. I think that gets magnified to a certain degree in a small community like this.
A reception tomorrow starts at 5 p.m., but the organizers encourage people to stop by anytime. Your first morning weather forecast is coming up after this break. Plus, the Upper Goddess has another recipe to try out. This one you may not have even realized you could make yourself. And later, a film centered on the UP premieres in Iron Mountain next week. We'll give you a sneak peek of Northbound, the final chapter. We're back in 2 minutes.
19 News is brought to you by Dan Perkins Construction.
When you put on a product this nice, you want to sing it from the rooftops. You know my roof's good looking, will last the rest of your life. Each day I go to work thinking, we're doing this right. Buy a roof for me and I think you'll see you'll be happy as a gherkin. 'Cause we do it right and we're really polite. Take it from me, Dan Perkins. You try rhyming something with Perkins.
Sleep better with a new mattress from Kirkish Furniture. We proudly feature Made in the Midwest Restonic mattresses. Try one out today and compare other major brands. Let our sleep specialists help you find the bed of your dreams at Kirkish Furniture.
So how does Raid the Cage work? 2 teams face off to grab as many prizes as they can before the door slams shut. Let's go. We're working here, guys.
New Raid the Cage tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. That's because at John's Auto, communication is the key to service. When we have your car, you can expect to be updated on what's going on. And Craig here will explain repairs in terms I even understand, and I'm only 9. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Marquette.
And don't forget, we're still your #1 source for a pre-owned vehicle in Marquette County.
John's Auto Marquette.
I'm Nora O'Donnell, and this is the new home for CBS News in the Upper Peninsula. We'll be looking for you right here on WZMQ 19.
Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasic.
Happy December 1st to you. We are in a new month. No snow, though, in the forecast. As of right now, we've got fairly clear conditions out there. Those temperatures anywhere from 25 to about 35 degrees. We're going to be a little chilly this evening. Winds fairly calm. Take a look here as we've got them going in all kinds of directions. But we'll see those calm winds continuing into our Saturday as well. We'll be dry at 2. And like I mentioned, it is National Cookie Cutter Day, which was one of my favorite cookies to make when I was, 5. But partly to mostly cloudy skies. Those clouds are increasing, so I'll show you our chances for seeing the aurora borealis tonight. Again, it could be very cold in the interior, especially in Iron River and Iron Mountain. We could be dipping down near 10 degrees. Most of us, though, in that 10 to 20 degree range. And then tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies. I'll show you when that precipitation is likely to return as well. As you can see, we're fairly dry up here. Down in the Mitten and Wisconsin, they've got a good mixture of snow and rain, but on our current radar, we're looking nice and dry. Okay, aurora borealis predicted. Here's that visibility line, and we are located right about here. However, I'm going to show you these clouds increasing tonight as we head into Friday. Around 11 o'clock, though, maybe the Keweenaw, maybe you could see some, but we are expecting higher clouds up there in the sky. A little bit of snow showers there just off of Elger County, and then taking a look at 2 a.m. those clouds are really starting to increase. So if you do get a shot, please tag me or send it my way. I'll do my best to get it on air. Saturday morning, looking at mostly cloudy skies. We could see some sun here and there. And then taking a look at Sunday morning, Iron County seeing some snow showers as well as Gogebic County. And then around 9 a.m., that snow developing more so to the south and eastern portions as we take a look there Sunday night. We could see some small accumulations even into Tuesday, but nothing super drastic as of right now. On Saturday, we've got the Winter Wonderland event. Friends, it's going to be a vibe. Check it out. Take some pictures, send it our way. There's free hot cocoa for you. Santa's there, horse-drawn carriage rides. This sounds super fun. Temperatures, though, not super fun in that 30-degree range, so make sure you've got your scarf, hat, mittens, gloves, everything. Layer it up. It's going to be cold out there. Our 7-day outlook for Marquette, those temperatures hanging in the mid-30s. And those flurries, possible mixture in the afternoon on our Sunday. And then taking a look at Monday, will be hopefully dry at the moment, and then showers likely to return on Tuesday. But look at these temperatures, friends, in that mid-30, upper 30 range. 40 degrees expected on our first day of Hanukkah. I've got your 7-day outlook for Escanaba in 15.
Thank you very much, Ariane. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next. We're getting the details about next week's fan favorite charity event during the Michigan Tech NMU hockey game. Our conversation about the teddy bear toss is 2 minutes away.
It's the picture-perfect season.
Gingerbread house.
I mean, this is Pictionary.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
For festive family fun.
Oh, eggnog. We ran out of time. Ooh, Orlando looks confident.
Hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate. Gabrielle even gave us the season.
Watch all new episodes.
Ski launch.
Ski launch.
Ski launch.
Pictionary every weekday.
Pictionary, weekdays at 9 on WZMQ CBS.
Tonight, a look back at the trailblazing life of the late Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor. Then, car subscriptions are giving drivers endless options, but are the fees worth it? And he beat the odds to fulfill a lifelong dream to fly high on the CBS Evening News.
Not being able to see up close can be frustrating. Introducing eye candy, the sweet new way to see everything bigger, brighter, and better than ever before. This lightweight, easy-to-hold magnifier utilizes an optical-grade lens that enlarges print by 300%. Yes, 300%. Embedded in eye candy's frame are 12 anti-glare LED lights that dramatically help increase clarity. It's a flashlight and magnifier in one. Lightweight and portable, eye candy is ideal for dimly lit restaurants. Read recipes, prescription bottles, or nutritional information. Order now to get your eye candy for only $19.99. But wait, there's breaking news. Eye candy may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, eye candy is shutting down and stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There's a strict limit of 3 eye candies per order. Order now.
Call 1-800-957-0215 or visit tryeyecandy.com. That's 1-800-957-0215. Order now.
The Baxter Family Survival Guide.
Dad, you taught us to be self-sufficient.
And yet you're all still here. Expect the unexpected.
You want money. Maybe you should do what other people do.
Get my own reality show. Dad, I'm trying.
Last Man Standing.
You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
An annual charity event returns to next week's rivalry hockey game between Michigan Tech and Northern Michigan University. It's the beloved teddy bear toss. Joining us tonight with the details on how you can participate is Jim Reeves. Thanks for coming in, Jim.
Well, thanks for having me in.
So tell us about how the teddy bear toss got started in the first place.
Well, years ago, a Student Athletic Advisory Committee from Northern had a teddy bear toss. It was an idea. They wanted to get people to bring teddy bears to the game, and they got about 38 or so the first time that they did it that first year, and then they donated them to the Mining Journal Cheer Club. And after I found out about that, I said, we've got to do a better job than that next year. I mean, great that they're doing it, wouldn't happen without the students involved in it, but let's get some more teddy bears.
Yeah.
So we promoted it, and through help like your organization, all media jumped in and helped me do it, and I think we got 380 something that next year, and we built ourselves up to 400 and something. And it's kind of interesting that the biggest year we had was when we didn't even have a game to participate in.
How did that work?
It was the COVID year.
Oh, yeah.
And so I said, rather than not get anything for the people in need, how about if we have a drive-by teddy bear toss? So some of the student athletes sat out in front of the Berry Event Center. They brought them in, and that year we got 680 bears. So
that's awesome.
even more than any other time.
Yeah, that's so cool. So where do all of the stuffed animals go after they're collected?
Yeah, they're collected then by the Student Athletic Advisory Committee. They bring them down to the Mining Journal. The Mining Journal splits them up and pairs them up in two. They take half that goes to St. Vinny's and half that goes to the Salvation Army. And think about what a difference this makes in some kid's life. I mean, look how crazy the world is right now. How much of a difference might a cute little bear like this mean to a kid at Christmas that may not have gotten anything without it, and that they can give that bear a hug, they may sleep with that bear that night, and they may have that bear for years on. And the comfort that brings in a tumultuous time like we're in right now, I think that's fantastic. And the people in the community have been very good about supporting the cause.
Yeah. Do you know how families can sign up to get the stuffed animals afterwards, or does the Salvation Army just kind of choose?
No. They have to go in.
Okay.
They're pre-screened. You have to be pre-screened for both St. Vinny's and Salvation Army.
Okay.
But they'll help out any family in need. And if for some reason they haven't gotten there before their deadlines, just get in, even if it's the day before, still stop into the Salvation Army or St. Vinny's and say, we're in need. You know, every year there's people that are in need. People that have said, when I've talked with them, I never thought I'd find myself in this situation. Yeah. You know, I didn't think I'd ever need it. But this year I do need the help, and without your help it wouldn't be there. So, and I'm talking about Salvation Army and what they do, and St. Vinny's and what they do.
Certainly. All right, so how do people participate in Teddy Bear Toss?
All they have to do is come to the game on Saturday night. After the first period, they're going to ask everybody to throw their bears, and it doesn't have to be a teddy bear, any kind of stuffed animal that they want to bring or whatever. That's all they have to do is bring it along. When they tell you to throw it on the ice, we throw them on the ice. The Student Athletic Advisory Committee comes across and grabs the bears and takes them in. And like I said, if you can't get to the game, you could still drop it off at the Mining Journal, or you could drop it off at St. Vinny's or at Salvation Army so that they get in there. If you want to participate but aren't going to the game.
Gotcha.
Should come to the game, though. It's going to be a good game.
Yes, should come to the game. What time is that game on Saturday?
6:07.
6:07, perfect. Before we wrap, why is this such an important thing to you and to the organizations that host this?
Well, when I get up on Christmas morning, I always think about the kids that had received a stuffed animal or teddy bear or whatever, And if it wasn't for the effort on the community and the Student Athletic Advisory Committee and the Mining Journal and your medias, just like your station too, the people that you get to come in and deliver these bears, help us deliver these bears to the people, what better feeling can you have on Christmas morning than knowing you helped somebody that may not have had any kind of a Christmas gift at all? Yeah. And these little guys are pretty cute.
They are, and stuffed animals just make kids smile. I mean, they just love them, so.
They do.
All right, Jim, thank you so much for sharing tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thanks again for your help.
Absolutely. Still ahead tonight, the Upper Goddess is sharing another recipe. Lori shows us how to make a sweet candy topping that's quick to make and fun for the whole family. And a sneak peek at a new film based in the UP that premieres in Dickinson County next week. But first, here's your Yoopers United volunteer opportunity of the day. Community Action Alger Marquette is looking for volunteers to help serve meals at the Lost Creek Apartments in Marquette. It's an ongoing need weekdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Volunteers check food temperatures, help with paperwork, and socialize with the seniors during lunch. To sign up to be a volunteer or check out other opportunities, head to youpersunited.com.
On this Friday night, we go on the road with the incredible story of a 25-year-old who's discovered his wings despite many challenges. That and more news tonight on the CBS Evening News.
I never had a lot of family, but these days we're surrounded by family.
I have people around me I can trust. I'm lucky.
Wow! Oh, great gasp, everyone. Bravo.
Survivors ready! Go!
You did it.
We did it.
Yeah!
This is what hope feels like.
There are a lot of things out there going viral. But this fall and winter, you can help keep your immune system from going viral and help protect it from the flu virus and the COVID-19 virus by getting your vaccinations. You can get both vaccines at the same time. The world has enough going viral these days. Talk to your healthcare provider.
Yes. Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, original.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
We have another recipe tonight from the home kitchen of the Upper Goddess, Lori Cooliu. Tonight, Lori is showing us how to make a sweet topping you might not have known that you can make yourself.
Hi. Can you believe, Dean, we are making our own sprinkles?
Should be fun.
For cake. And I just think this is like the greatest thing ever. So here's the recipe that you're going to use when you do it. So it's 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon of corn syrup, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And all, always your colorings because you want different colors. So these are gonna taste way better than the ones you buy because they're gonna have this vanilla flavor. So the thing you want to do is have one of these bags and see that tip? That little circle, you're just gonna drop it down in there. And you're gonna cut the hole after you pour your stuff in there. But if you put this in a glass, it makes it a lot easier. So now what I did, which was super fun, and I had your input, Dean, because I was like, what colors do I mix to get different colors? So you can do your green, your blue, your red, and your yellow. Then you can mix the red and the blue for purple. and the yellow and the red for orange. Look at, so you're gonna pipe these out. Look at how fun! Dean! So now these sat overnight, and this is on parchment paper. You wanna make sure you put it on wax paper or parchment paper. So you're just going to, oh, your kids would love this. Can you imagine if you made Christmas cookies and they're like, Mom, we made these sprinkles. And the other thing that's nice is they're not coated with wax. And these will last up to a year in a container, you know, with a cover. So you're just gonna break these up. How fun is that? Look at how cute this looks. And listen, just like sprinkles. It's amazing. And I'm gonna taste that. Yum. And you did it. Give it a try. Keep smiling.
The world premiere for a film set in the Upper Peninsula is taking center stage at the Brown Mart Theater in Iron Mountain next weekend. WZMQ's Iron Mountain Bureau reporter Amy Doyle gives us a preview.
On December 9th, the Brown Mart Theater is rolling out the red carpet for the world premiere of Northbound, the final chapter. I talked to the director and a cast member who shared some highlights.
What is it that makes you so special?
The 5-year production has had to overcome challenges, including the pandemic. The film's director has joked at times he was filming a documentary. Without giving away spoilers, the director hints there might be more to the saga.
We've built a world with this series, and a lot of the characters move on. I think a lot of people will know what we are thinking when they go to the final chapter.
A dedicated cast has won the production some notable awards, including Best Ensemble Cast and Best Pilot in a Minnesota Web Fest.
You get a recap beforehand, so you'll get caught up on the storyline. Everyone that comes will have that experience of a movie premiere, and they'll be able to take a photo outside if they want to.
Even a leading actress shared she hasn't seen the film in its entirety, and she's looking forward to some special moments at the premiere.
I know there were shots up at K.I. Sawyer, so some people might have been involved from Marquette. We've shot in abandoned buildings. We've shot out in the woods, Pierce Gorge, a lot of local places. Michigan Tech is probably one of them. Both my children are in Northbound as extras. It's very family orientated. I'm very excited to see my two little ones up on the screen.
The theater expects a sold-out show, but tickets are still available at thebrownmart.org, the Chamber of Commerce, Moose Jackson Cafe, and True North Outpost. Amy Doyle, WZMQ 19 News, Iron Mountain.
We're looking pretty quiet but chilly tonight. Ariane has the outlook on the way.
The bathroom of your dreams is only a phone call away with BCI Bath and Shower. We can make your ordinary bath and shower extraordinary. This is not a cookie cutter design. This is a complete custom build that will fit your every need. We have the best monthly programs in the industry with payments as low as $99 per month or no payments, no interest for 18 months with approved credit. Factory trained, certified installers made in the USA and discounts for seniors and military. Call 800-304-6841.
Let's get this party going. It's a Jennifer Hudson Show party, people, with a DJ that kicks it old school.
We get into something with a real beat.
And Jeannie Mai is here. Yo, let me hear it, Bay Area! Plus, tennis hotshot Nick Kyrgios.
You're pretty much a pro.
Take that!
The Jennifer Hudson Show, Monday at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6.
Hey, what have you been doing up there?
Honey, only ask questions that you really want the answers to. Okay. Can we get a reward for being such a nice guy?
As long as nice guys don't finish first.
A good guy, but he's got a big dilemma. 3 girls, a wife, are ganging up on his hands.
Oh my God, are we poor?
You are. We're doing very well.
The family's growing and it's only...
I know this might be too late to say, but I'm not sure we should have children.
the last man standing.
Oh, what are you dressed as?
Oh, fine girl.
E-I-E, no.
He's the last man standing.
I wasn't always this good at this.
That's Jackson. That's Mike. We went to the mall.
Haters, gonna hate. Peace out.
on Last Man Standing.
We've got some clear skies at the moment, but as we take a look here, our lows, we're going to see clouds increasing. Very chilly interior, about 14 degrees there in Iron River. Everyone else a scooch above that. Saturday will be in that 30-degree range. Similarly on Sunday, when we'll expect rain and snow showers to start moving in, especially down south.
Finally tonight, a popular fundraising event returns next week to the UP Children's Museum in Marquette. It's the Celebrity Art Auction, now in its 20th year, bringing in hundreds of community members to support the museum. Over 20 different items and experiences will be up for auction, like art and photography, a 906 Adventure Team experience, even professional chef services. The director of the museum says the tradition has always been a big hit and helps support the museum's operations. The Celebrity Art Auction is next Thursday, December 7th at the museum, starting at 5:30 p.m. That's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here at 11:10 Central.
Tonight, we're following a number of breaking news stories. Congress